What's up, everybody? It's your girl Tenae, and I'm here with Factory 78. Make sure y'all check me out. It's up, it's lit for 2023. Let's go.
Tenae. How you doing? Welcome to London. Second time?
Second time.
Tell us about your previous show last year. How was it like?
My previous trip?
Yeah.
Oh, it was great. It was great. My performance at the Pizza Express Live in Chelsea, the Pheasant Tree, it was really, really good. The crowd was it was an intimate show, and it was great experience. And I met a lot of cool people that might be here tonight, well, should be here tonight, so hopefully. But yeah, it was really great. Today I am from Riverside, California. That's about 60 miles east of Los Angeles, born and raised. Currently living in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm just a singer, songwriter, R&B singer, soul singer, YouTuber, model, also actress. But my roots and my love is the music.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I started really, really young. My dad actually was observing me playing on my little toy xylophone. I was playing nursery rhymes, and he was like, "How is this kid doing this?" And he put me in piano lessons, and then I started joining choirs, and I was in a singing group, a trio. We had a record deal for a little bit. We ended up dispersing, and I started doing it solo.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I just put out an album.
I just put out an EP.
No, when you were with the group.
Oh no, we didn't get that far. Okay. We put a mixtape out, and we were performing and creating our buzz, but we didn't get that far. My sound is like a modern day, like 90s type of vibe, like 90s, early 2000s nostalgia type vibe, but it's still very modern. I can do all types of music, like pop, R&B, soul. It's like all of that meshed together, but it's really a feeling, it's a feeling that you get when you hear my music, and it's kind of indescribable. You got to just experience it. My creative process, well, it's the most authentic when I live. I have to live and experience things, and I just express myself. It's like my therapy. Like writing, I write what I'm feeling, and I'm able to turn it into songs. I could write, from other people's experiences as well, but it's just the most organic and the most authentic when it's coming from my own personal experiences. So I'll write, and I have to be, it's best when I'm by myself.
Okay.
I like to be by myself, like have the beat and just write. I don't like distractions, and then I just go in there and I just record.
So what about recording? Do you like people in the studio when you're recording, like apart from the producer?
It just really depends on the vibe. Like if I'm able to vibe with somebody naturally or organically in the studio, then it'll just flow and it'll be cool. But the vibe and the energy just has to be right, because if somebody's on a different energy level than me, then it won't go right, so the vibe just has to be good. A lot of the R&B queens that came before me, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige, SWV, Destiny's Child, Escape, but I also love a lot of male artists.
You sound like a 90s baby.
Yeah. I am a 90s baby. But also Michael Jackson, Jackson 5, Stevie Wonder, Temptations. My daddy is from Detroit, Ypsilanti, Michigan. So he's from the Motor City, Motown era. I grew up listening to all of that, so a lot of that influenced me as well. I'll just say all of the, pretty much, I like to call them checkpoints. Like I really appreciate when I get recognition from idols. I mean, not idols, legends, like because I'm on social media and I post a lot of things. Missy Elliott has commented on my stuff, like from Missy Elliott to SWV, like all these people have commented and they're watching, and whenever I see that, those are people I look up to. So whenever I see that, it's like a checkpoint. It's like a confirmation from God, like keep going, you're on the right path, And also another highlight, I just dropped an EP. That was very big for me. First EP I've ever put out. And being just, traveling abroad, I'm here in London, and I've never this is it's my second trip, but it's my first experience, you know, like being able to perform overseas. So that's it's a blessing, you know, and it's definitely a highlight and more to come. So
who are the top artists that have reached out to you so far? You mentioned Missy Elliott, right?
Yes, definitely like, Missy Elliott.
She DM you or like?
Well, because I did a freestyle to her song "Takeaway." Golden platinum chains, and then I tagged her and she saw it and she commented on it and she was like, girl, you snapped. And I was like, oh my god. Missy Elliott, definitely all three of the queens from SWV, and all three of them too. And who else? I could just say just those two right now. I have other artists that have followed me and stuff, but they have Crazy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony. In 2023, I'm looking forward to just making more moves, more elevation, more shows, more opportunities, more music, more visuals, just more success and more blessings, you know, maybe possibly traveling to other countries to perform, you know, going more international with it, you know. I'm just trying to do my part and let God source do the rest, and you know, but it's up for 2023 for sure. I can say the state of R&B is in a good place. I feel like it's a lot of R&B artists that like R&B. I feel like it's taking its place back. You know what I'm saying? It's not where it used to be, but it's definitely a lot of dope R&B artists out there that are doing their thing and they're holding it down, and I'm one of them, you know. So
so what should we be expecting from you tonight?
Tonight I'm going to be performing some cover songs, some freestyles that I wrote, and also songs from my EP Faith Over Fear. So it's going to be a really cool experience. It's going to be good vibes. It's going to be mellow energy, and then it's going to be high energy. It's just going to be a plethora of just greatness, and I can't wait to perform and show y'all. Put it into song, but I've definitely had writer's block before several times, you know, but when things are moving and I'm living and I'm like in a good space, that's when I write the best. Okay. But also if I'm really, really, really sad, I make some bangers too. So, unfortunately, but it's a good therapeutic way to get it out. My EP is called Faith Over Fear. It's a 4-song EP. It has just great songs. I have ballads on it. I have up-tempo songs, mellow songs. It's just a good balance of feels that you definitely want to listen to. My favorite song I love all of them, but my favorite one is Outside. It's a really, really dope upbeat tempo song, and it's good energy, you know, really poppy, you know, R&B. For Soul Crystal believing in me and, you know, bringing me out here and giving me the opportunity to show off my gift.
She said she found it online.
Online, yeah, because I'm also a YouTuber. I posted a lot of cover songs on YouTube, and she saw them. So yeah, shout out to Soul Crystal for believing in me and believing in my talent, and you know, I'll always have a special place in my heart for Soul Crystal, and yeah, it's lit.